Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. We'll start off first things first, and all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the petty Hebrew tongues, great name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, double honors to the apostles, elders of great millstone, and shalom to you, sister brothers living this truth, and shalom to you, brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. There's going to be a quick little watchman lesson, Yahshua Allah. Kind of let you know what these devils about, what they trying to cook up and plan. I got a TikTok that's going to kind of like relay what they trying to do. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. People saying that it's not true. I know a couple people that retired from the military. They say they still have their VA benefits. But you're going to hear a woman rant that her husband lost his. And you're going to hear this Edomite just totally go crazy. And that's a move that they're going to pull in the near time future. So no further ado, let's check the clip out because I laughed, Yahshua Allah. And if this is true, that chick better get up out of there. Because when an Edomite lose everything he got, he unallows everybody in the house. Esau cannot handle adversity or pressure. So you're going to hear it. I cracked up. So check this out, Yahshua Allah.
You never want to hear another red hatter say that they support veterans or...
I don't want to hear another thank you for your fucking service.
I
don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. You fuckers took my mental health care. The one thing that keeps me from killing people, from losing my goddamn mind. You took my goddamn peace of mind. You fuckers!
They fired his doctor, so they didn't tell us. Just waited until it was his appointment time, and then she never showed up. And then he called to find out where she was. He said she got fired. And this was his medication re-appointment. I never want to hear another red hatter.
So that was the Edomite. He lost his doctor, which that is happening. The Trump administration is fighting to take away Medicaid. Certain people have lost their Medicaid. I know that from co-workers at my job. They wives do home health care, and they told them don't go to people's house no more because they can't pay for because Medicaid was paying for it. So now you got a lot of old elderly people can't get the care they need. People can't get the medication they need. And basically, they're unleashing the crazies. Certain people need medication to keep them where they at, keep them demons in place, because they don't know how to seek the Lord and get on the herbs and, get to the Lord to get the demons off of them. They take Esau's form of Kaya, his sorcery, and once that's taken away, man, they're going to lose it. A lot of people going to lose their lives. So with these radical moves that the Trump administration is making, because they was trying to make these moves to incite Jake to go riot and hit the streets. But what I'm seeing is their people are going to riot before we do. The Edomites are going to lose it first. Because these cuts he's making, they're going to hurt Edomites the most. Medicaid, Social Security, Section 8 food stamps. Edomites use them more than Jake do. And once that happens, you're going to see people bug out like that dude we just heard in that clip. Like, if he don't get his stuff, man, that's why she crying. She going to take one to the dome. If he don't get his medication. He was raging out. I don't say how chick even want to be with a dude like that. Like, I don't understand these broads thinking. I really don't. And he's like, that's the only thing that keeps me from, unaliving people is that medication. He done went and put in work for Esau, and he claimed his benefits been cut. Now, I've been hearing they're going to do that move. I think that move going to break the camel's back. If they cut the VA benefits, Yahshua Allah, that right there. Because these people don't put in work for Babylon the Great. They still have their training and their skills. If the Trump administration is that dumb to take that away, because I don't think they that dumb, but I ain't going to put nothing past Esau. If they do that move, that means that they going for it, Yahshua Allah. So we just got to be circumspect and watch out. But I do know they are taking away Medicaid. Certain people in Tulsa, Oklahoma have lost their Medicaid benefits. So that right there, that's gonna be very drastic. You know, somebody might lose their loved one because they can't afford the care they need, and that's all thanks to the Trump administration, which they set him up to cause chaos, and he's doing a great job at doing it. You know, and I just noticed the overall feeling. I remember they was happy when Trump won. They was happy. Now we're what, about 3 months in, and it's like a big time depression going on in Babylon the Great. I was at work yesterday, and I had to hear him put me in a lesson to lift my spirit up. Cause like I remember at one point, you know, I didn't have my headphones and I was just chilling at work, and I felt this depression feeling come over me, man, like real strong. And I was like, what the heck? Why is that coming on me? I don't feel depressed. I ain't feeling down at what it was. I was feeling the emotion of all those Edomites at my job, because there's a lot of Edomites in our building. And I was feeling that despair that they had. So I had to hear pop me a lesson in and, you know, get that up off of me. Because I'm like, ain't nothing for me to be depressed. But they're depressed right now. Edomites are depressed. They're in despair. And it's prophecy taking hold, which I'm going to go get my first one. People are not happy no more. And I had an Edomite tell me that, you know, that he isn't happy. And he thought that the Trump administration was going to fix things, and it's not. And I'm just like, you're stupid. I knew that dude wasn't going to fix nothing. He just in there to grab money and be a sellout, and, you know, he just wanted to be seen. Trump is like an attention whore. He just wanted to be seen, get the attention, I'm this, I'm that, and get money. That's all. That's it. You know, so this is Isaiah 24:11. It says, there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. And boy, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, hey, you can feel that. The joy has been darkened. They can see now there's nothing good coming to the Edomites. Now for us, we got Yahweh, we got the kingdom of heaven coming to us. So we got something good coming. But as far as Edomite, you know, the so-called white nation, they don't have anything good coming. And I think now they're starting to like really face it and see it. And it's bringing a big depression in this place. Like they're in a real great depression right now. They're saying that it's not going to get better. Trump was their hope to get better. They put their hope in Trump, and he's failing them. So now they have nothing. So with that being said, Yahshua, we got to watch out for these devils coming down with their wrath and their sword, because they ain't got nothing to lose. Only thing keeping them in check was that they thought Donald Trump would come in and smooth things out. Now that his administration is taking all these little lumps and L's to the face, and it's very visible. You know, you got Elon Musk making a mess of his administration. And now, like the precept said, man, it's a crime for wine in the streets. They're hollering for it. They need relief. Esau hollering for relief. And their joy has been darkened. And there's no, like, real joy. Like, especially if, like, you're older like me. Like, in the 80s and 90s, you can see people get joy in this place. Now, here in 2025, like, you see people, man, hey, mean mugging, mad, angry. You rarely see some laughing giggles. You know, I praise the Lord. I got some children in my life. I got some hopeful ex around me, so we still get little giggles. But like, if you're in the world, like going to Walmart or just out somewhere, hey, you just look at the gauge, the reaction of the people. They're not in a good mood, man. They're not in a good mood. This is almost looking like that 1-9 situation. They're very depressed. You can even see children not even being happy. That's what surprises me. I'm like, dang, that's how you know this place doing bad. You don't even see children running and playing in the streets like you used to back in my day in the 80s and 90s, man. It was filled with all kind of children riding their bikes and doing what they do. Now you don't hardly see none of that, man. It's starting to be kind of rare. And then when you do see them, like, everybody just got this depressed, this doom and gloom on them. It's like they can feel what's about to come. And we're speaking of that, let me go get my next precept. Because it's definitely something big about to happen. You can feel it. And I think they can feel it. And these people in Babylon the Great that's not in this truth, that's in the world, they don't have no relief, man. They don't have no comfort. They're not feeling too good. We got to, like, avoid them people, because you never know who they just going to wild out on. So this is Ezekiel 7:7 says, the morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come. The day of trouble is near. and not the sound again of the mountains. Verse 8. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee. And I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense thee for all thy abominations. So Esau feeling that. Yeah, precept we just read right there. The Lord about to pour his fury out on Babylon Great America. You can just see it too. They losing allies. They're banging with Europe right now. It's just, you can just tell this place got an L coming to it. And the L is gonna come the hardest on the Edomites, the so-called white nation. They're gonna take the biggest L of all time on biblical proportions. And they can feel it now. And you know, like I know Yahshua, when Esau gonna take an L, he wanna go make somebody else feel that pain. Like somebody else gotta experience this L with me. Like Esau said, I ain't going down by myself. That's why he trying to put that technology out there, that MOTB, the mark of the beast, and put the device in your hand or in your head so you go down with him. He don't want to go down by himself. Because what the Lord say, he said, now my anger is accomplished. He said, I will judge thee according to thy ways. And Esau's ways are totally contrary to Yahweh Shah. Therefore, he has to feel the wrath of the Lord. And then we got to also be prayed up and watch out, because the wrath of that Lord is also going to be upon these Edomites, man. They're going to be just, like, if he ain't got no food in his house and Jake over there got some food, he going to go over there, unallow him, and get it. This dude Trump is talking about giving the police immunity. So they can just go and just unalive all kind of blocks and get rid of Jake. Like, it's about to get, like, it's about to be war in these streets real soon. You can just feel it. All the factions is building up. Like, this place is about to be real violent in a minute. War is going to come in these streets. So all that time of mirth and having a good time and this party and all that, party time is over with, man. It is over with. It's about done, man. We about to get to like Jacob's trouble, where it's gonna be even treacherous just to go down the block. Somebody might do you in. And that right there, I see what they're doing, Yashra. They're gonna take away people's medication. They want people to flip out, because they know it's too many Americans, Babylonians here. There's too many. They got weapons. So what these elites is gonna do, they're gonna like thin out the herd, like make people go against each other at division. Let them chop each other up, cut their numbers down, and then we'll just dominate whatever's left. That's how the elites is looking at it. So they'll probably cut the lights out, cut your medication off. They want to bring the demons out in these people. So like, they want to bring the demons out in these people to get their judgment to go forth, man. And for the elites to think of a plan like that, that's the Lord putting it on them to do that. So that's what we're looking at. We're at that moment. And I just want to put it out there that, hey, we really got to stay prayed up at this point. Because this is going to be like major chaos when the Lord decides to really open up. And you can tell it's just inching closer and closer. Closer and closer. Because Trump is just doing, you know, the elites, they just got him just doing crazy stuff, man. He's just there to piss everybody off, talk some noise. He's an agitator. That's how I call him Mr. Set It Off. And he is indeed going to set it off. You know, especially if you take away them VA benefits, man. And that'd be done on this part, because I wouldn't want to be the face of that. Taking away a bunch of military people, taking away their benefits. I would not want to be the face of that, because they're coming for you. They're going to come for that dude. So you can just see the deadly game they're playing. But nonetheless, because the prophecy has to play out. This place has to be purged. And that's what it's about. The Lord gonna let the wicked do what they do best, and that's unalive people. He gonna have 2/3 Jake's bugging out, because if Esau, Edom, so-called white man bugging out, Jake gonna bug out right behind them if they're not in this truth. Some of them need medication too, need their benefits too. They get cut. That's what's gonna make Jake wild out. I'm just waiting for those moves. There's orchestrated chaos that's being performed right now. That's what we're seeing. orchestrated chaos, manufactured chaos, so they can get to that new world order, or the beast system, as the scriptures say. So I'm gonna leave off this one right here. Let's get to this. Cause that dude was going crazy. Like, I don't want to hear nothing. You better get my medication, you fucker. And I'm looking like she better get up out of there. Cause that dude, hey, he about to go upside her head. And this is what all this gonna lead to, y'all. This is Matthew 24:12, and it says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So the love in this place is about to leave. Why? Because too much wickedness is going around. So anybody got love? I've been hearing about chicks unaliving their babies at a high clip. That wasn't very common when I was coming up in the 80s and 90s. That wasn't common. Now it's starting to be common. Now, if you got a child with a chick and her mind ain't right, man, your children can lose their life. People unaliving people over road rage, car incidents, little bitty things is ticking people off. Why? Because ain't no love in them, man. The love don't went away. Because iniquity is abound. Iniquity means sin upon sin. Everything is against Yahweh Shah. The devil has set his system up against the Most High. And right now we're at the point where it's cracking. It's being destroyed. So that means it's just running horrible right now. All the worst of the worst is running live right now. That's why the YNs is going crazy. These Edomites is going crazy. Because we're at the end. And it's going to be real violent. Real violent. But I'm going to read verse 13, because here goes some comfort for us. And it says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we got to keep our sanity. But stay in these scriptures. These scriptures will keep demons off of you. Stay in these scriptures. Stay in the spirit of Yahweh Shah and endure. Because what that preacher says, it says, those that endure shall be saved. And it said endure to the end. We're not at the end yet, so don't fall out in it yet. Build your strength up and get ready for the end, because it's about to be a hard finish. Let me tell you, y'all, it's going to be a hard finish. Because these devils going to go out kicking and screaming. They about to go out guns a-blazing is how they about to go out. But that precept said he shall be saved out of it. Or I should say the same shall be saved. And that's the those that got endurance. And how you build your endurance up is by building up your faith in Yahweh Shah. Because that's what's going to carry us through. We got to have that faith. So I just want to put it out there, y'all, that it's time to really buckle down, get serious. Because they definitely about to shift gears in a minute. If these demons can't get their medication, then it's going to be running rampant. And we got to make sure we don't get clipped up by that. So with that being said, I hope this is edifying. I want to say Kwam Yasha Allah and stay locked in, because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.